Undo kerfuffle. Now to unseal that hangar.
I'm a statistic, man.
I'll handle this.
That battle will be worth celebrating after we get the modular. If it's on deck 2, we best get going.
This unit is rated. Please make a request. Please make a request. If you are not a protectorate, in case of enemy attack. Greetings, unscrupulous criminal element. Please note that by entering this restricted area, you may be subject. This unit acknowledges that the concept of pay may be strange and alarming. Please note that theft will result in punishments that are infinitely more strange and alarming. By speaking with this unit from a restricted area.
Easy with the fratricide. Ratchet is up by aggression.
How might this unit bolt?
Going on down there, Deck 01. I saw an intruder alert. This now. How can I assist you again? But
A good engineer is invaluable in the field.
So, sorry, I have an appointment to keep. against code to impede me from seeking medical treatment.
How might this unit bolster or reduce your doctor-patient confidentiality is currently enabled. And a psych subject must receive regular...
Please, let me get release from this life.
Was that necessary, Commander? You saw her. She didn't even want to be here.
Our diligence in acquiring the credentials certainly paid off.
If security's this tight, the modulator must be close by. I'm mighty curious about what these scientists were up to.
That wasn't so difficult now, was it?
Did you not hear the intruder alert from the crew? You'd best present a very convincing reason for your... Oh, please don't let me keep you. Speak. It's my... Montserrat asserts that...
This is anathema to the grand plan and begs for correction.
Deserves a proper burial. Not this. Damn bastards.
Best attend to the matter at hand. We can indulge in all sorts of idle talk afterward.
Go about your business. Or do not.
How could the Consul believe any of this to be in accordance with the plan? A correction is inevitable, and such events are rarely pretty.
This ain't the console fan club we expected, but we can work with that.
Go about your business, or do not.
Unit has been functioning. Apologies, but not a mechanical.
Well, the modulator's certainly bigger than a bread box. Fortunately, the ship makes a convenient carrying case. Just need to learn how it all works together.
I was notified that you were here. Though what exactly was it that you needed? I'm rather, yeah, well, we all have urgent needs. And mine is to keep my lab and hopefully the rest of this, the IRC. I did raw data from further, which is distressing. Yes, but as I said, I fear the report won't do any good. It's clear you aren't here. I hope you're able to sway him. The deck up in the...
Accessing report. Rift restoration analysis. Every test of reconstitution, the modulator is only and I've included extensive notes and
Schematic secured. These rift coordinates are deep into unexplored space. That contradicts most rift causation theories, or hints at more troubling implications.
But we got no time to ponder it just yet. We got the modulator. All that's left is to deal with the console and shutter that rift for good. Wait a tick, Commander. If we're gonna close that rift, we've got to seize control for...
Alternatives to killing exist.
If you're keen to attempt a negotiation...
Redactor Esmond. Very punctual, good.
Always the same story, ain't it? These types are too cocky and too deluded to see a threat in Quete will always bite back.
Interesting ideas. Oh, easy. No need to break into a sweat. Interesting ideas can be useful in the right hands.
You've come quite close enough. Sentinels, if...
Your tampering with the rifts is against the plan.
So passionately delivered, and yet so utterly incorrect. What you are witnessing is my safe... Such bravado is Tell me.
He used the rift as a weapon.
It was a modest success. I was able to buy the time to enact the very plan before you. Well, it wasn't. Using the very rift when the matriarch discovered the first skip drive, she set us on a course to elevate humanity. Intrepid, aren't you? Our matriarch but it is as the grand architect designed. And it's your time. Better yet, tell the whole room how His Eminence, the Sovereign, was wrong.
Do not presume to tell me what is or isn't the truth.
Yes, of course we argued over. I regret that he had to make such a difficult choice. So you say.
I am the chosen shepherd of our... You must know that you have little chance of swaying me. I will not be distracted from taking what is owed to us. I will not be lectured, but certainly if you had your way, you would claim... No, Rube, if he even attempted to bastardize the Protectorate cause, then we will have... But sure, you came here claiming so boldly that a report. The abstract means little. That's not true. Despite how things appear at present, with time, this station, all of our... Yes, well, or this is merely a conspiracy and leave the traitors and invaders alive? No! Death is the only way forward. We can only be made pure from the ashes, despite what...
We're contemporaries, Emery, so you must end.
You dare utter such words in my claim? We are losing this war. It is better that we perish even through extreme... There may...
What? It seems we have a problem. Destruction of Arcadia is imminent. Architect...
No. A chance yet. I will give you time to vacate the ship. When you are clear, think what you wish of me.
Yeah.
I don't... Now go. Make what's left...
Ooh.
And so, in the end, when the Consul was faced with the undeniable errors in his logic, he chose to save Arcadia by closing the rift himself. He died hoping his sacrifice might make up for the disastrous decisions he had made. Vigilant Hogarth, now acclimated to Fairfield, leaned on the Protectorate ideals of neighborliness, while overlooking all the authoritarian tactics, so he might help the Order to succeed with the equation. After defending Fort Endurance against a fierce Mantisaur attack, Executive Warchek was awarded a commendation for profit-securing stalwartness, as well as promotion to regional manager. He eventually passed peacefully in his sleep at the scientifically astounding age of 6. Augustine de Vries was killed on the reconstituted Horizon Point Station. A fitting end, considering her actions. De Vries' treachery was never known to the Earth Directorate. She is forever remembered as the Star Agent who tragically went missing during her mission. Val continued to serve the commander of the Incognito faithfully for many more years than should be possible, giving automechs like her everywhere a reputation as stable and reliable. As a result, more Valerie units were put into service, while fewer human agents were deployed into the field. As he rose through the Earth Directorate ranks, Niles pressed for a field directive to deploy the new Val units only when the situation posed significant risk. The policy reduced agent casualties by a significant margin. Oddly enough, in-office deaths increased by a not insignificant margin. Inez's convincing appeals to the press earned her clout in reforming Auntie's Choice's cruel grafting program. Yet it was a constant struggle, rife with red tape and pushback from program executives. This was Inez's new battle, one she would fight for the rest of her life. Tristan continued to doggedly uphold Protectorate values. After thoughtful cogitation and calculation, Marisol slowly began to reject violence as the sole method for eliminating random variables. Not coincidentally, her social calendar began filling up. After Azza disbanded the Glorious Dawn, its members quietly tried to resume lives forever disrupted by the Arcadian conflict. As the cult's murderous legacy faded, average colonist life expectancy increased by 0.23%. Sovereign Varric was eventually discovered in mental refreshment in a placid and compliant state. All parties felt it would be best to leave him in the hands of the remaining Protectorate, who had the most experience with refreshment's process and victims. Despite the recent tumultuous events in Arcadia, it was business as usual for Free Market Station. Sub Rosa continued to supply the colony in the wake of the commander's actions. With unfettered access to skip drives, and its reputation untarnished by its still secret agreement with the Protectorate, the Earth Directorate became what it was always meant to be, the ultimate authority in Arcadia. The colony served as a base to expand the agency's reach across the galaxy. The dangerous experimental research of Marisol's contact from Point Obviation lived on, with a Seer predicted 11.9% probability of yielding a universe-ending catastrophe. Meanwhile, an entrepreneurial work group of chemistricians unveiled a new flavor of Purple Berry Crunch. The release of the skip drive schematics to the public domain resulted in new and exciting opportunities for independent manufacturers. However, unchecked use of the drives would ultimately lead to an even greater proliferation of rifts, once again imperiling the galaxy. It was once again up to the Earth Directorate to swoop in and save the day, stamping out rifts as soon as they flared into existence. Eventually, and in textbook fashion, they solved this second rift crisis, but not before much damage had been done. All of these events turned on the decisive actions of the Earth Directorate agent and their unique way of navigating Arcadia, its disparate factions, social complexities, ubiquitous product placement, and arsenal of absurdly satisfying weaponry. But through it all, and to this day, Earth has remained inexplicably dark.